But I do want to get over to that weather forecast. Yesterday, record high temperature of 72 degrees in Milwaukee. We went right by the old record high of 67 pretty quickly during the early afternoon. But even Sheboygan, Fond du Lac making it into the upper 60s and lots of low 70s across most of southeastern Wisconsin. Now this morning, the frontal boundary that we've been focused on is progressing through the area. So we still have some low 50s at the state line. This is going to drop southward and then stall out over parts of Illinois and Indiana. And that is today where a focus of showers, storms, and severe weather is. Late this afternoon and into the evening hours, there is a good chance that they could have hail, damaging winds, and even tornadoes. Now, we are at the north end of that risk area. If any of these storms were to launch in our direction, we are well north of that frontal boundary. It'll be cold here, but those storms become elevated and could drop hail. So we'll talk to you about that here in just a bit. I wanted to zoom out here because there's a lot of cold air on the backside of this system, so we are gearing up for a potential of some, snowfall heading into our Wednesday. Real quick though, later on this afternoon into the evening, primarily starting between 4 and 5 o'clock and then through about 9 or 10 o'clock is our window for the potential of some strong to severe storms. Now these showers and storms will start in Illinois and then might move in our direction. Again, we are north of that frontal boundary. It is going to be much cooler here. That means that those storms will become elevated. Their bases will rise and rise and rise. They will no longer pose a tornado threat or even a damaging wind threat. It's hard to get those winds down to the surface when the bases are so high. Problem is, it's a lottery machine up there. It is very cold. So all that rain, we start forming hail. So these are going to be more so hail producers, if anything. And then we'll shut down that storm threat at about 9 or 10 o'clock. We head into the overnight. Temperatures fall to the freezing mark, especially northwest of Milwaukee. We could have some slick and slippery spots. I can't rule out a bit of some freezing drizzle, but an opportunity late tomorrow morning into the afternoon for a bit of some snowfall. So today, that severe weather risk really maximized in Illinois, Indiana. It is far southeast Wisconsin under that level 2 slight risk of severe weather. And in terms of snowfall, we're still going with that best chance of some accumulation farther northwest, maybe slushy accumulations. Models, though, coming in below that, trying to factor in that warmer air from yesterday and, of course, the impact on the ground temperatures. So I'd say tomorrow during the afternoon, a little bit more slick and slippery north of Milwaukee following that snowfall. 42 degrees right now in Milwaukee. We're still, again, holding on to some 50s closer to the state line. I want to quickly just get over to the 7-day forecast here for you to show that there are additional chances of not just rain, but also snow. We've got wintry mixed chances, couple of clipper systems that we are following towards the weekend. Coming up in our next half hour, I'll break down that in a greater detail, but we're going to hold on to the 40s all the way through the weekend and might even get cooler early next week, kid.